Hello, everybody. It is time for Cafe Better Sport and the week ahead. And to be honest, it's soccer, and more soccer. Why? Well, the Champions League returns on Tuesday. So we've got Champions League fixtures Tuesday and Wednesday. By definition, Europa League on Thursday, and then, of course, into the weekend. In fact, there's a Premier League football match on Friday night where Aston Villa will host Leeds. Leeds a little bit unlucky to have lost to Wolves with a deflected goal on Monday night, so they'll be hoping to get swift revenge there with the soccer gods. But before we talk about all of that football, let's remind you of what's going on golf-wise. The European Tour coming up is the Italian Open. That's always well worth watching and having a punt on. The defending champion for the Italian Open is Bernd Wiesberger if you prefer. Torben Olesen won in 2018, so those are the last two winners. Tyrrell Hatton's won it before, but I'm not so sure he'll be in action there. He might go back for the Italian Open, but he was playing, of course, on the US PGA Tour on the weekend. Speaking of which, the US PGA Tour could be a Tiger weekend because the event is the event that Tiger won last year, which is the Zozo Championship at Sherwood. You'll probably remember Tiger opened up with a 64 and a 64, and then shot two sub-70 rounds in the third and fourth round to win comfortably. That was Tiger Woods' victory in the 2019 Zozo Championship. So those are your two golf tournaments, the big golf tournaments coming up starting on Thursday. But let's get into this football because there is a lot of it. And we start off with Tuesday's Champions League action. I'm going to go through all of the matches, but there are some choice ones to choose on Tuesday. Chelsea are at home at the Bridge against Sevilla. That should be an interesting match because Chelsea just can't seem to keep a clean sheet at the moment, and Sevilla are more than capable. So that's an interesting clash between the English and Spanish club there. Lazio are at home against Dortmund. Italy and Germany, of course, Lazio and Borussia Dortmund. And then perhaps the pick of the games in France. Paris Saint-Germain take on Manchester United. Well, United have been a little bit up and down, but of course, their demolition on the weekend of their opponents will do them, Newcastle it was, will do them a world of good. So Paris Saint-Germain and Manchester United on Tuesday. Heading into Wednesday, and the pick there is Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid. Bayern were just unstoppable in last season's Champions League. If they pick up from where they've left off, then Atletico have got a tough fixture away from home. Inter and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Inter Milan got beaten by AC Milan in the Milan derby at the San Siro on the weekend, so they'll be hoping to bounce back, but that won't be easy against German opposition in the form of Borussia Mönchengladbach. Manchester City are at home against Porto. And then another cracking match, Ajax against Liverpool. Liverpool with a lot of injury problems. We could spend hours talking about the Virgil van Dijk incident, but we won't dwell on that. Suffice to say, Liverpool have to go to the Netherlands to take on Ajax. Then the Thursday, it's moving on to Thursday with the Europa League. Now, to me, the most interesting clash is going to be Celtic. Glasgow Celtic at home against AC Milan. Glasgow Celtic got beaten by Rangers in the Old Firm derby on the weekend, so that was a poor result for Celtic, and it's not going to get any easier against an AC Milan side who, as I've said, beat Inter in the Milan derby and are looking particularly good. So interesting clash, but not an easy one for Celtic at home against an in-form AC Milan. And then just some others that caught the imagination. Spurs at home against Lask. Hopefully they won't be 3-0 up with 12 minutes to play. Tottenham. And then Europa Standard Liège at home against Glasgow Rangers, who I said won the Old Firm derby, and the other one of interest, Rapid Vienna and Arsenal. Rapid Vienna at home, Arsenal away. So those are your Champions League and Europa League matches Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Just throwing forward to the weekend, I mentioned earlier on, there is a Friday Premier League fixture, don't miss that. For those playing, of course, Fantasy League, you'll need to get your team in earlier than normal because of that Friday fixture. That's Aston Villa, who are flying high. If they win that, they'll go top of the league. Incredible stuff from Aston Villa. They bought wisely, playing really well and tight to the back, so it won't be easy for Leeds, who are visiting there. And then the Premier League fixtures on Saturday are West Ham at home against Manchester City, Fulham at home against Palace. That's a London derby. Fulham desperate for some points there. And then probably the big match of the weekend, Manchester United at Old Trafford against Chelsea. So that'll be Ole and Frank Ollie and Frank doing head-to-head business. They're both managers needing really to win that. I know Ollie won last week, but he'll need some form, particularly as they're playing PSG earlier on in the week. Staying with the Premier League, but moving on to Sunday, and the fixtures there: Southampton at home against top of the table Everton, Wolves with an important win against Leeds on Monday night. They host Newcastle, and then Arsenal and Leicester City. Nice game, Arsenal and City on Sunday. Just Serie A action, the pick probably on Sunday, Juventus at home against Hellas Verona. You'd expect them to win that. And I've saved arguably the best for last, because I haven't mentioned La Liga yet, but El Clasico is coming up on the weekend. So Barcelona and Real Madrid. Barcelona and Real Madrid doing action in El Clasico. And we always look forward to that. Certainly lots to look forward to. There's been a couple of interesting results. Real Madrid also got beaten last week. So both sides with a point to prove there. Well, as I said, it is a busy weekend. A lot of football. Bledisloe Cup, no action this weekend after the All Blacks trounced the Wallabies on last weekend. I think there's a weekend off, so it'll be next week that we'll see the Bledisloe Cup game again. But for the meantime, folks, on Cafe Better Sport, have a good punting week. Lots of soccer. See if you can find the winner of the 2 golf tournaments as well.